Yeah, what about the brick down there? Is that going to get replastered on the outside?
What, with a little hole?
Yeah.
No, it's meant to be like that. That is sort of...
Why is it meant to be like that?
Huh?
Why is it meant to be like that?
It's like an air brick.
Oh, right.
So instead of having a big air brick, they just do like a little slot now.
It just seems to be really worse down there. The damp smell on that floor down there seems to be the worst out of the whole block.
You haven't any damp?
Well, there's this. I'm going to get a mould testing kit, and then we'll see what that comes up with.
You know, this building is less than 20 years old with all the modern things. The reason why it's cold and damp down there is the fact that you've got no heating.
Well, I have a radiator down there.
Do you have it on?
No, I won't. No.
No. Well, if you've got cold air coming in, then you know it's generally downstairs in the hallway are generally colder. Okay.
Yeah, cold. My old flat was cold, but it wasn't mouldy or damp because it was a nice 19.
You don't have any damp.
Well, in my 19 old. Well, we'll see, won't we? I'll get this, and this will let me know.
But the thing is, though, you know.
Why is it I'm getting really agonising chest pains, especially
I don't know.
Because there's mould here.
I've not seen any mould.
It's not about what you see; it's what's coming through, and this needs to be done.
Yeah, that is down to you to do.
It's not down to me at all.
It is. It's just cracks in the building. Yeah,
well, that's not my problem. It's the housing association, my landlord, and it's their responsibility.
It's not CBS's, I'm afraid. General cracks are normally tenants' responsibility when they do their own decorating.
No, well, I think there's foul play going on here. I'm not gone yesterday. This activity is going on. And this has been going on for too long with me now, and I was just very, very, very pot lucky. My last flat it did originally have a damp problem. They fixed it because there was cracks in the walls, just like that.
Yeah, but just because there's cracks, that doesn't mean it's damp.
It does. That means damp. And then that got all filled in. They did the rendering outside. So
yeah, but you can't have rendering here.
Why not?
Because you have brickwork. They're not going to do one property out of a whole estate.
Well, I just think this is happening to me. Do you know anything about this?
No.
Well, it just seems a bit sinister how I've moaned at the housing association to move me from one damp property and I end up in another damp property and another damp property.
As far as I'm aware, there is no damp in here.
Well, my last property was damp because it had cracks in the walls, and then they filled it up, they rendered it with cement, and then it dries the building out, and then I don't have these chest pains anymore.
But you don't have any damp in here. You've got no. I've not seen any visible signs of mold.
Well, you don't have to sit. Maybe it could be sitting underneath the crawl space or what underneath.
There's no crawl space. It's solid concrete floor.
Well, I tell you what, that smells like wood. About the day after the rain, it gives off like a woody smell, like there might be wood all underneath there.
No, it's not.
And the only way that could smell like that is if the wood has got damp.
No.
And it's mainly the floor where the bad smell's coming from the floor.
You know, it's difficult because, you know, as someone who's been doing this for 30 plus years, you know, your property is not damp. If you want somebody from Affinity Sutton to come out and test it for you, you're quite within your rights to ask for that.
You can't prove whether it's damp or not. Wouldn't it be best to say to me, I don't know? Wouldn't that be a best answer? I don't know at this point. You need to get Affinity Sutton out to get a damp meter. That would be the best option. And the mould testing kit. That's the best option, isn't it? Because, you know, if I was in your situation, in your shoes, I would say, well, I don't know at the moment.
Well, from my experience of doing this job for 10 years, you know, you can tell when somewhere smells musky.
Well, it does. And, you know, even my unit, and it's getting on my pull-out couch over there.
Okay.
All right, then, let's just leave it at that.
Right, can we use your toilet before I go, please?